10 Best Episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation Season 4 Ranked. Star Trek The Next Generation TNG hit its stride in Season 4, blending compelling character development, serialized storytelling, and classic sci-fi themes with emotional depth. From unforgettable family reunions to intense political intrigue and philosophical dilemmas, Season 4 offered some of the most iconic episodes in the series. Here's a ranked look at the 10 best episodes of TNG Season 4. 10. Galaxy's Child, Episode 16, the one where Geordi meets the real Dr. Leah Brahms. Galaxy's Child delivers a fascinating look into the ethical and emotional consequences of virtual relationships. After falling for the holodeck version of Dr. Leah Brahms in Season 3's Booby Trap, Geordi LaForge finally meets the real woman, and she's nothing like he imagined. Their awkward, often cringeworthy interactions showcase how fantasy can collide with reality in unsettling ways. Simultaneously, the episode explores an emotional subplot where the Enterprise inadvertently kills a space creature and must care for its orphan child. It's a subtle, layered story about miscommunication, responsibility, and emotional maturity. 9. Night Terrors, Episode 17, the one where no one can sleep and Troy dreams of green fog. This psychological thriller stands out as one of the eeriest episodes in TNG's history. When the crew encounters a derelict ship trapped in a spatial rift, they begin suffering from insomnia and paranoia due to an inability to dream. Only Counselor Troy can access the metaphysical realm that holds the key to their escape. The haunting imagery, unsettling mood, and exploration of how vital REM sleep is to mental health make Night Terrors an underrated gem in Season 4's crown. 8. First Contact, Episode 15, the one where Riker goes undercover on an alien world. First Contact flips the script on the classic Trek theme of humanity encountering other civilizations. Here, Riker is injured while disguised as a native of an alien world on the brink of warp technology. When he's discovered, the existence of other life forms is revealed to the planet's government, sparking fierce ethical and political debates. It's a provocative story that examines the Prime Directive, cultural readiness for contact, and the fear of the unknown. Plus, it features a memorable guest appearance by Cheers' Alan Beebe Newirth. 7. The Drumhead, Episode 21, the one where a witch hunt threatens the Enterprise. This courtroom drama might be one of the most chilling and relevant episodes of TNG. When a supposed sabotage leads to a military investigation aboard the Enterprise, a former Admiral, Nora Sadie, turns a reasonable inquiry into a full-blown witch hunt. The episode deftly explores themes of paranoia, due process, and the dangers of sacrificing civil liberties in the name of security. Patrick Stewart gives one of his most powerful speeches as Captain Picard, delivering a message that feels even more relevant today than when it aired. 6. Reunion, Episode 7, the one that brings back Keller and introduces Worf's son. Reunion is a major turning point for Worf and Klingon lore as a whole. Not only does it reintroduce Ambassador Keller, one of Worf's most compelling love interests, but it also reveals that Worf has a young son, Alexander. The emotional intensity ramps up when Keller is assassinated and Worf takes brutal revenge, costing him his honor in the eyes of Starfleet. Meanwhile, the political intrigue surrounding the Klingon High Council sets the stage for future storylines and introduces the villainous Duras. It's Shakespearean, tragic, and pivotal. 5. The Wounded, Episode 12, the one where O'Brien's past collides with Cardassian diplomacy. Before Deep Space Nine would delve deeply into Cardassian politics, TNG introduced viewers to the fragile peace between the Federation and Cardassia. The Wounded follows Captain Maxwell, a Starfleet officer who launches unsanctioned attacks against Cardassian ships based on a gut feeling. It's up to Captain Picard and Chief O'Brien, who served with Maxwell, to stop the war from reigniting. This episode highlights the scars of war, PTSD, and the thin line between heroism and obsession. It's also a defining moment for O'Brien, expanding his backstory in compelling ways. 4. Family, Episode 2, the one where Picard goes home to Earth after Best of Both Worlds. Family is an unusually quiet, contemplative episode that picks up right after the explosive events of The Best of Both Worlds. Instead of space battles or alien encounters, the focus is on emotional healing. Captain Picard visits his brother's vineyard in France, leading to one of the most moving scenes in the entire series. A breakdown in the mud where Jean-Luc finally confronts the trauma of his Borg assimilation. Meanwhile, Worf reconnects with his adoptive human parents, and Wesley Crusher sees a hologram of his late father. Family is a bold, intimate choice for early season 4 that pays off in emotional resonance. 3. The Nth Degree, Episode 19, the one where Barclay becomes a super-intelligent, godlike being. Reginald Barclay is one of TNG's most relatable recurring characters, and The Nth Degree puts him front and center in a story that blends comedy, wonder, and philosophical tension. When Barclay is zapped by an alien probe, he gains extraordinary intelligence and confidence, slowly transforming into a near-omnipotent entity. The episode cleverly examines the nature of intelligence, the limits of human potential, and the fear of technological transcendence. It's fun, strange, and sneakily profound, with a standout performance by Dwight Schultz. 2. Redemption Part I, Episode 26, the one where Worf leaves Starfleet to fight for Klingon honor. Season 4 ends on a high-stakes cliffhanger with Redemption Part I, which sees Worf resigning from Starfleet to reclaim his family's honor within the Klingon Empire. The internal power struggle between the House of Gowron and the House of Duras escalates into a full-on civil war. The stakes are deeply personal for Worf and politically massive for the Federation. It's a thrilling, tightly written episode that perfectly blends character development with sweeping space opera, setting the stage for Season 5 in epic fashion. 1. The Best of Both Worlds, Part 2, Episode 1, the one that finishes what Season 3 started with the Borg. Though technically the Season 3 finale kicked things off, The Best of Both Worlds, Part 2 deserves the top spot here for its masterful continuation of one of the most iconic episodes in Trek history. After Picard's assimilation by the Borg, Riker must take command and mount a desperate counterattack against a seemingly unstoppable enemy. The stakes are galactic, yet the resolution is grounded in humanity's resilience and creativity. The emotional aftermath lingers throughout Season 4, especially in Family, making this episode a cornerstone of TNG's legacy. Honorable mentions: Clues, Episode 14, a mind-bending mystery that keeps the viewer guessing until the end. Brothers, Episode 3, a rare dual performance by Brent Spiner as both Data and his creator, Dr. Noonien Soong. Legacy, Episode 6, Tasha Yar's past resurfaces in a story full of moral ambiguity and betrayal. Final thoughts. Season 4 of Star Trek, The Next Generation marked a maturation point for the series. The show moved beyond its earlier growing pains and embraced nuanced storytelling with emotional weight and lasting consequences. These top 10 episodes illustrate the variety and depth that made TNG truly special, from war and diplomacy to family and artificial intelligence. Whether you're watching for the politics of the Klingon Empire, the evolution of the crew, or the ethical dilemmas only Star Trek can deliver, Season 4 remains a stellar voyage into the heart of science fiction storytelling. Season 4 of Star Trek, The Next Generation marked a maturation point for the series. The show moved beyond its earlier growing pains and embraced nuanced storytelling with emotional weight and lasting consequences.